A transparent button is a great way to make your CTA design a lot more stand out in your website. So if you see this example, there are two buttons. The first is a solid color button, but the second is transparent. So this kind of design is quite popular. A lot of websites are using this design principle simply because this makes the main button a lot more stand out and it gives your visitor a clear path about what they need to do. At the same time, it also provides them an opportunity if they want to learn more about other things in their website. So if you want to add this style into your button in your website, let me show you how. Okay, now I'm in the Gutenberg editor in WordPress. The first thing you need to do is to add a block called cover. Let me show you. Type /cover and then click the block cover. And then you can pick a media library or you can pick a picture from your computer. So I'm going to use this picture as the background of the button. I'm going to insert that into the editor and I'm going to modify this cover for a bit. Let's make it wider. And I will also change the transparency level to maybe 20 or 30. I will also add some border radius to this cover. The next thing we need to do is to add the button. Let's click here and then type /buttons. Okay, now we have the button block. I'm going to type learn more. I'm also going to make this button to be in the center and maybe make it a little bit wider. We'll also go to styles to adjust various settings for this button. I'm going to increase the size to, let's say, 16. And you can also play around with the padding if you want. But I'm going to just increase the top and bottom padding a bit. And then I'm going to add border radius to, let's say, 100 pixel. Okay, now since this is a button, you might also want to insert a link so people can click on this and it will be redirected to a different page. I'm going to click here and enter a link. Alright, now we are ready to make this button to be transparent. At least part of it is transparent because we need the surrounding area of this button to be not transparent. So let me show you how. Click on the button again, go to styles and under the styles menu, select outline. So this will instantly give the effect or the illusion that the background is transparent and I think it looks really cool. But I do aware that sometimes depending on what themes you are using, there could be a problem. For example, you cannot change the color of this border. The color is white and unfortunately you cannot change that. If you prefer to choose a different color, then you probably have to deal with some CSS code. But if you don't want to deal with that, then I think we should be using the secondary method. Let me give you an example. Okay, let's click on the button again. I'm going to refer to fill. And the next thing you need to do is to change the color of the background. So click on the background and you can pick any color. It doesn't really matter. You can pick white or black, but I'm going to choose black. And on the transparency slider, move it to the very left. So basically the button is becoming transparent. And now the next step is to add border to this button. Let's scroll down and under the border menu, click on the color and then you can pick any color. Ideally it should be white, but it is totally up to you. You can select any color you want. But in this example, I'm going to pick white. And then you can also adjust the thickness of this border. I'm going to select maybe 2 pixels. And there you go. And this is the second method. And I think the second method is a lot better than the first one simply because you have the flexibility to change the color according to your style. If you want to make your CTA even more attractive, then you might want to consider adding gradient border on your button. Check out this video to learn more about that, and I'll see you on that video.